Hi, my name is Jennifer Anderson, and I am a student at Western New England University, and I am in the Doctorate of Occupational Therapy program. And today I'm here to talk about the Adaptive Xbox Controller. So, what is the Xbox Adaptive Controller? I had the opportunity to visit the Needs Center a few weeks ago, and I went into their smart home, which is this home full of all this amazing assistive technology and devices. And I got to see the Xbox Adaptive Controller face to face myself. So, the pictures here I provided that I personally took there. So if you go on the Xbox website, it describes it as designed to meet the needs for gamers with limited mobility, and it's a unified hub for devices to make gaming more accessible. So basically, it's a way for people with physical limitations to be able to participate in gaming just like any other person. So this is a great way to promote inclusivity and a community. So why is the adaptive controller important? So kind of just like I said, it's amazing because it gives all individuals to participate in a meaningful leisure activity. So this supports individuals with physical or cognitive impairments, and it helps them become a part of that Xbox family and community, kind of like I just said. And it also gives the ability to give somebody independence. All people want to be able to complete a task themselves, and some people unfortunately need assistance. And having an opportunity to play a game where you don't need someone to be pressing the buttons for you or moving around, and you have the opportunity to do it yourself is so important. And like I said, it promotes inclusivity. So at the NEAT Center, they were telling me that a few months ago they had a Mario Kart tournament, and what this did was it brought a whole community together of people with all different types of backgrounds and different people, and they got to play together. And some people had the adaptive controller, and some people played with the regular controller. And this promoted the Xbox family that Xbox wants to have. And so what they did was some people got to play with the controller by themselves, or if some person had maybe a cognitive impairment, they were able to throw the shells while the other person would help them with moving and driving the car. So it really gave them the opportunity to do something together. And then in the photo right there kind of shows how it might be set up for one type of person. So there's different options for the Xbox adaptive controller. You have the switches, which was in the adaptive gaming kit I showed here. It has clips, buttons, and switches, and then stickers to put on each one you use. There's joysticks. You can use it on a computer or a TV, which I think is very important based on different people's needs. It has foot pedals, there's sensitivity control, and there's also voice control. So here I provided a video of how, if you go on the website, how it looks. So as you can see here, there's the Xbox adaptive controller, the price of it, how to buy one. So I'm gonna hit play. There we go. So it kind of shows that how it promotes that Xbox community family. And then right here shows all the ports. So all the switches, the joysticks, everything over here goes through these ports. And so it'll look something set up like that or the photo I showed before based on the person's needs. So then here's an example right here with someone with cerebral palsy playing. And then it shows how many sponsors they have from all different types of foundations, talks about the culture of the Xbox family. And then it kind of goes into the specifics of the game itself, how the ports work, inputs, mounting, charging, battery, weight. And then it shows other accessories you may need and for different needs depending on the person, the foot pedal, like I said before. So yeah, so that's the website you can go through and it'll kind of help you realize maybe what customizations you may need for you or someone that you want to buy this for, and then where to find it. So here is a video I'm going to play. I'm not going to add closed captioning on it just because it's just music and it just kind of shows how it's used. So that was just kind of a quick basic of how the the gaming controller works. And I think it's important to show just because it kind of shows how there's that customization piece. So one individual may need certain ports while another one might need a completely different set. And that the Xbox controller gives that opportunity to customize it how you may need it. So how can you access this? So as you can see, right, we just showed, you can go through the Xbox website, and then you can get it at a typical department store like Best Buy. Or how do most people shop nowadays? We love online shopping and we love using Amazon. Amazon is incredible because you have Prime, and if you want that controller in 2 days, you can get it. So you can use Amazon. And what's also important to note is that you might need the extra accessories. So you might be able to buy the controller through Xbox, but you might need a joystick. So you might go to Best Buy or Amazon, and those are all options you can use. So I decided to do a little SWOT analysis on the product. So what a SWOT analysis is essentially looking at an idea or a product and identifying the strengths of it, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. So for the adaptive controller, there are many strengths. I think the fact that adaptive controllers even exist and are being offered is incredible. If we go back not too far ago, this stuff didn't exist. So we are heading in the right direction where we are really promoting inclusivity and giving the ability for all people to participate in things such as gaming. And another strength is that there are a variety of pieces offered. You can buy like kind of like I talked about before, the joysticks, the brake pads, they have sensitivity differences, so many options. So you can customize it to however you or someone may need it. And it also gives the opportunity to connect to your PC, like your computer or the TV. And I think this is very crucial because some people might need a computer to be able to participate in gaming, or maybe some families don't have a TV. So this gives the opportunity for someone to customize it how they need it. And then it also allows individuals to enjoy the activity of gaming. And that kind of like I was just saying, like that wasn't offered not too long ago. So although there are so many strengths, there are some weaknesses. One weakness is that it's not a customized, like you can customize the ports and stuff, but you can't customize the controller like you can with the typical Xbox controller. For the typical one, you can go online and you can customize it to have different colors and make it your controller. And although you can customize it with the ports, you cannot customize the actual controller. And the adaptive gaming kit does not include everything that's needed. It comes with the clips, it comes with the buttons and the stickers with the Switch, but it does not have the joystick or the foot brake pad and all those things that might be necessary for somebody to need. And there's just a lack of advocacy and awareness. I'm sure many people didn't even know that this stuff exists. And although we are heading in the right direction, we are not where we need to be. So some opportunities is to expand the customization of the controller. Maybe they can offer like, oh, do you want like a red one or do you want Mario on it? So many options that could possibly go with that. Another one is to increase awareness and inclusion. I think having things such as the Mario Kart tournament at the Neat Center or presentations like this and just talking about it, this is how we're going to increase awareness and inclusion to create the Xbox community that Xbox is looking for. And then to also create a customized gaming kit. So it's great that it offers the Switch and the stickers along with the clips and stuff, but maybe someone doesn't need all that. Maybe somebody just needs a joystick and two switches. So maybe that there's a possibility where you can customize your box of things you need. So then that way you don't have to run to the store and get a joystick, or you don't have to order the gaming part here, but you need to get accessories from another place. And so some threats that come along with this too is other gaming companies. You know, maybe you're a PlayStation family, or maybe you want a Nintendo Switch. And although other companies do have some adaptive controllers, maybe it's just not where Xbox is, and maybe it's just not where it needs to get yet. And then lastly, unfortunately, price of products is another threat. So unfortunately, a lot of these types of adaptive equipment and just technology in general can get pricey. However, if it's something that makes it meaningful to you and it makes an individual very happy, then it can be it can be worth purchasing. So these are my references, and I just want to thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope you are interested and can maybe help somebody get an adaptive controller they want so they can participate and become part of that Xbox family. Thank you.